So this East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's actually Brandenburg Arena, near Giant Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. 1987 with Brent Midland on keys. It's the Nightfall of Diamonds album. That's a guitar. That's my guitar. I set it down years ago. Ate some San Pedro a couple of days ago, just a chip off the top. Thankfully for me, no permit. I don't have a permit, so they can come and put me on some more of this rehab at home instead of incarceration junk. You want some coffee? I don't want no coffee. I wanted beers. So I've been kicking and screaming about every dose of sedative. There's no beers in the fridge. About every dose of sedative I've taken for 3,700 days consecutively. Over that now. And it used to be, for a couple years, it was a dose every 12 hours with a 30 milligram injectable every week. And I never wanted any of this to begin with. They said, well, you're an adult now, so we're taking control of your consumption habits. I was a regular, ordinary Grateful Dead school guy, ages 0 to 17, and I loved all the festivals had to offer as far as the strange eats. There was the sassafrasses, and the hash rice krispies, and the boomers, and the mollies, and the yayos with the doses especially. So maybe I brought home a sheet of doses eventually, and they said, well, you're not 17 in some months, so we're not just going to spy at you and log it down. You're actually 18 in a couple months. So we're going to go ahead and cuff you to your hospital rehab chair, and it says, you know, because of this and this, and now you get a sedative, antipsychotic every 24 hours for the best estimate of 10 years. 10 years. That was in July 2008, and now it's November 2017, not November 2018. And I have another sedative to take in about a couple hours. The side effects include loss of sight, loss of vision, loss of hearing, loss of speech, loss of motor skills, heart palpitations, strokes, seizures, heart attacks, and sudden death. And I've seen all about most of those, and they still won't lower my dosage. I'm on maximum strength heavy sedative, one every 24 hours, and now it's been 3,700 days. Regardless of who I am and what my family's done, it's almost as if I took an alternative to incarceration for a 10-year rehab at home under supervision instead of a 25 in a penitentiary for, you know, say like possession with intent to distribute of the LSD 25 or something some 10 years ago. I go to the counselor and she says, you doesn't need to know. Have you been eating your pills? Okay, and then she asked me 20 questions about, you know, if I've become any more criminal than I was in my youth. It's disgusting. It's absolutely freaking disgusting, and I'm kicking and screaming about this next dose I have to have in T-minus is 1, 2, 3, in 2 hours. Another 6 milligram Vraylar. Tomorrow, I could be dead from the side effects, sudden death, and then the day after, or what's, buried, and finally in casket. Ming. 3:25, I'll call it out. I'm going to drink a beer. I got to stop an hour before the script, and I can drink again an hour after the script.